sweetest talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. You know, a couple of months back, we went through a long, drawn-out process where I had to go out, or at least I felt I had to go out. I didn't have to do it, but I chose to do it. Go out there and make sure that I clear the air for a lot of fans that may not be as hardcore Godzilla fans as some of us, who might have been misled by information, by websites, and things of that nature. And I called this series the Bullshit Series. Recently, a YouTube channel, which I will not name, and the person who hosts that channel, who I will not name as well, recently reviewed the trailer, and I was very disappointed to see how misinformed this person was in regards to the movie, considering their excellent knowledge, or at least from what I've seen, I haven't seen all the videos, fairly knowledgeable in movie trailers and movie reviews. Now, because of viewing this, I had to bring the Bullshit Series out in the sake of Godzilla one final time, I hope. Because this YouTube channel has a significant amount of subscribers, has a large following, and has more viewers than I will ever have at this point in time. Who knows what the future holds? Now, I'm not going to say who the person is. I'm not going to say who the channel is. I'm more than sure somebody will mention it in the comments. And this is not going to be one of my more traditional bullshit videos, because I'm not here to beat the person up. I'm not even here to I'm not even going to be talking about their opinion, because they're entitled to that. I'm not expecting everybody to like Godzilla. In fact, if they don't, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, look, I'm a big fan. I don't like all 29 movies. There's a good handful of movies that I thought are horrible. But when you consider the amount of people who don't know about what's going on in this movie, the last thing you want as a fan, if you want Godzilla to have some longevity, is for that general audience to be misinformed about what the movie's about and what elements are included in the movie. So we're going to break down some of the things that were said in this video and correct them for those viewers who may have seen that video and think that what they heard is the truth. If they happen to stumble upon this video and get the facts, then that's great. And here we go. So let's go over the first comment. The first comment made was, thank God there's so many white people in Japan when Godzilla shows up. Even though Godzilla shows up in Hawaii. I think that's rather clear based on the synopsis and the interviews with Gareth Edwards and things of that nature. So, but the fact of the matter is, whether they're in Japan or whether they're in Hawaii, what the hell does it matter if there's white people there? Big deal. Why are we even mentioning race? I'm more than sure there was a black person in there. I'm more than sure there was some Hawaiian people in there. Get that? And I mean, you know, you got to slow down the scene, really. I mean, more than half of those people are running away from a wall of water. So, right there, just so you guys know, that is not Japan. That is Hawaii. That is Godzilla's first time touching down. As far as we know, there might be some incidents that happen in Japan that might involve Godzilla, but I do not believe they make it on screen. As far as I know, the description that was given by Gareth is that he first touches ground and we first see him in Hawaii. So, let's move on to the next comment. So, another comment that was made following the last one was, Asian roles in Hollywood tend to go to women. So I guess that was Michelle Yeoh that we saw in Inception, not Ken Watanabe, right? So I guess Chow Yun-Fat's never done a movie here. You know, anybody ever heard of Jet Li? Jackie Chan? Come on, I mean, really? Are we serious here? So even on a more let's be honest here, okay? On a more lower scale, how about Chin Hen? How about Chin Hen? Hey, didn't he play Lau in Dark Knight? That was a pretty big role, right? The guy almost got killed. He was the accountant, right? So, but no, all the roles go to women. So then the next comment was, I like the idea of a couple abroad. Aaron Taylor Johnson is playing Elizabeth Olsen's husband or boyfriend, and she's a nurse in Tokyo. She never steps foot in Tokyo, okay? This will be clear, people. She plays a nurse, that's correct. That is a fact. That lives in San Francisco. Her husband is in the military, so obviously he moves around a lot. She decided not to play the military wife and move with him. She stays in San Francisco, and she takes care of their son, and she's a nurse. And from the looks of it, we do have some parts of the movie that they take place in Japan. Looks like the early portion of the movie to generate the story. But for the most part, they move away from Japan. Elizabeth Olsen, as far as I know, never steps foot in Japan. She's in San Francisco. Now, who knows? Maybe we're wrong. Maybe there is a small scene where she is in Japan. You know, early in the movie, she goes with Ford to Japan with his father to, reminisce on what happened at the power plant. But as far as I know, she's in San Francisco for the majority of the film. So then, a little later on in the video, the person goes on to say, I don't understand why Legendary would essentially make the same film 1 year later in regards to Pacific Rim they're referring to. I don't understand why Legendary would make the same film, referring to Pacific Rim, 1 year later. Because there's giant robots in this movie. They're all over the place. They're hard to miss. A little dark. It's set in the future, right? Because we can build those things at this time. So, that's that. I mean, so far it is the same. I mean, really. And not only that, you haven't even seen the film yet. You haven't seen the film. How do we know that it's the exact same thing? I mean, all right, I'll roll with it a little bit. Let's roll with it here. Maybe it is the exact same without the robots and without the future element and all that stuff. But how would we know if we haven't seen it? How can we give an honest review of anything if we haven't seen it? How can I say, if I were to say this, how could I say that Pacific Rim and Godzilla are the exact same movie if I haven't seen Godzilla yet? And even then, I still wouldn't make that comparison because I don't see any giant robots in this movie. I don't see them coming out of a crack in the crust in the Pacific. They are coming out of water, let's be fair. Godzilla comes out of water. So I don't see any of the monsters with neon lights, except the Mutos have red eyes that kind of glow. But other than that, nothing. There's no fucking comparison. Okay, you can't compare them yet. I mean, all right, you can argue that that's that person's opinion, but that's an opinion based on something that you have no knowledge of yet because you haven't seen the movie. And unless they have an inside scoop that we don't. I don't know. Maybe this person's seen the movie already, so that's how they know, and they're just not spoiling it. Maybe they're just acting like they haven't seen it. But Pacific Rim 2, May 16th, 2014. Be there. This time we're canceling the apocalypse again. Okay? All right. So keep your eyes open for that. So then finally, at the end of the video, the person refers to Bryan Cranston and his very intense scenes in some of the trailers that have been shown for the movie. Obviously, we all know the voiceover for the trailers and some really, really good acting. So this person's comments were, I don't want them to rely too heavily on, Bryan Cranston, and I don't want to see Heisenberg lose it. Heisenberg doesn't lose it. Okay, Heisenberg's over. Okay, this is not breaking Godzilla. Okay, can we give Bryan Cranston a little bit credit and say that he has the potential and the talent to go beyond Heisenberg? I mean, all right, I understand we're all Breaking Bad fans. I understand it's a great show, but to be fair to him, all right, we all agree he's a great actor, so let's see him spread his wings a little bit and do his thing in this movie without relying on the fact that, it's just not Heisenberg. All right, he's not going to be making any drugs in this movie, okay? He's not going to be walking down any street studying Godzilla or investigating what's going on in his underwear, okay? He's not going to be wearing the glasses. He's not going to have a shaved head. And he doesn't have cancer, okay? So can we just move on from that? It's time to build a bridge and get over the fact that Breaking Bad is over, okay? It's Breaking Bad's over. It's not being an asshole. I'm just stating facts. The show's over. He's not playing Walter White in Godzilla. He's playing, Joe Brody. Okay, so it's Joe Brody that's intense and crying, and not Heisenberg. Let's separate the two so we can stay on track here. All right, is everybody following me here? Okay, so that pretty much more or less took care of that review. When you consider the size of the audience of this channel and the notoriety they have, the respect they have from the community of people who like to go see movies, the sub count. It's very evident that a lot of people rely on this channel for information and insight. And the person who did these last two videos regarding the Godzilla trailers has really misled a lot of people with the information they have provided. So I'm doing this video to steer some people straight. Now, it doesn't mean this is going to be a hit. We don't know how this is going to turn out. It could be another bomb for all we know. But I think to give it an opportunity is to at least go out there and let people know the facts of what's occurring in this movie. Look, guys, if you want facts, visit Toho Kingdom. Okay, you could watch some of my older videos, but certain ones, because a lot of them were speculation, because up until recently, we didn't know a whole lot. Legendary's website, Legendary's Facebook page, Godzilla Movies, GodzillaMovie.com. As I said, I think I mentioned, Toho Kingdom I already mentioned. There's a lot of good information out there and resources to find on what this movie's about. You could even look up the wiki. The wiki, for the most part, is very accurate. You can go to Godzilla Movies. No, never mind. Don't go there. So there's a lot of resourceful information out there that will provide you with factual information regarding this movie. To the person who made the video over in that channel, while I respect your work and I respect all your accomplishments and I wish you the best of luck going forward, please, please, please state facts. This is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do the news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching ETN. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page. You're watching ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. You know, a couple of months back, we went through a long, drawn-out process where I had to go out, or at least I felt I had to go out. I didn't have to do it, but I chose to do it. Go out there and make sure that I clear the air for a lot of fans that may not be as hardcore Godzilla fans as some of us, who might have been misled by information, by websites and things of that nature. And I called this series the Bullshit Series. Recently, a YouTube channel, which I will not name, and the person who hosts that channel, who I will not name as well, recently reviewed the trailer, and I was very disappointed to see how misinformed this person was in regards to the movie, considering their excellent knowledge, or at least from what I've seen, I haven't seen all the videos, fairly knowledgeable in movie trailers and movie reviews. Now, because of viewing this, I had to bring the Bullshit Series out in the sake of Godzilla one final time, I hope. Because this YouTube channel has a significant amount of subscribers, has a large following, and has more viewers than I will ever have at this point in time. Who knows what the future holds? Now, I'm not going to say who the person is. I'm not going to say who the channel is. I am more than sure somebody will mention it in the comments. And this is not going to be one of my more traditional bullshit videos, because I'm not here to beat the person up. I'm not even going to be talking about their opinion, because they're entitled to that.